Dear members of the banking community, distinguished guests, decades have passed since the European Union and the whole world experienced so many demonic challenges. From accelerated climate change, global COVID-19 pandemic, rising energy prices and inflation, to unprecedented and unprovoked Russia's brutal military aggression in Ukraine. All these events are putting on us tremendous pressure. Military aggression that is happening next to the European Union borders is a major test for European values. We, Europeans, like to see ourselves united and strong in safeguarding democracy, helping others, and protecting ourselves. And now, we all have historic chance to create stable foundations for a European political and economic future. Ukrainians are fighting not only for themselves. At this very moment, they are paying in blood so that Europe remains free, stable, and peaceful. They are the true Europeans indeed. Sweeping geopolitical changes will have major economic and social implications. Under these fateful circumstances, human lives remain in grave danger. To stop the aggressor targeting Ukraine, a united stance of the international community is more important than ever. Measures aimed at stopping the Russian aggression and making the regime accountable and financially responsible for its criminal actions is a humanitarian necessity, not something for us to choose freely. It is only natural for us to provide on European Union candidate status to Ukraine. We should send a clear message to Ukrainian people, and we should persistently and tirelessly help Ukraine by military, humanitarian, and all the other available means. Ladies and gentlemen, the war in Ukraine has also affected international trade and economic cooperation. Unprecedented economic sanctions against Russia, revision of membership in international organizations, and clampdown on international finances will have a lasting impact on everyone. However, saving Ukrainian freedom and countless human lives is certainly worth it. It is also a positive sign that the European Union is finally having an open and frank discussion on building energy independence from Russian supplies. Accelerating green transition and developing advanced technologies and innovation will also be important for our resilience and economic growth. The financial and banking sector has a role to play in all this. We know it has always been at forefront of revolving various issues, be it climate change, pandemics, economic crisis, or seeking peace and recovering wartime damages. The banking sector is there to push the efforts forward. The financial sector, too, could and should contribute to the efforts to stop Russia's war against Ukraine. We need to prepare the fifth sanctions package and isolate Russia from all international activities. We can start with oil embargo ban Russian shipping from maritime ports, sanction all remaining Russian and Belarusian banks, consider restrictions for land transport. It is also worth putting that the European Union cannot allow any third parties to cause serious harm to the European Union's single market and attack European Union supply chains for political reasons. This is why I strongly believe in the anti-coercion instrument as a linchpin of the European Union future policies, and I welcome the start of discussions on this subject. The financial sector will also be crucial for the future of the whole European project. Lithuania has consistently underlined the importance of targeted focus to strengthen the European Union traditional single market. We need to continue removing barriers with particular focus on services and single market, red tape, as well as implementing and enforcing EU rules. To increase EU resilience and to diminish dependencies, we also must invest heavily in innovation, new technologies, and renewables. The financial sector could and should contribute to digital and green transformation, as well as to strengthening EU competitiveness. That is why we have to complete our two unions, the Capital Market Union and the Banking Union. Ladies and gentlemen, seeking all these goals, Lithuania sees Germany as a reliable political and economic partner, whose financial system forms the backbone of European finances. Germany is also the largest export market for Lithuanian origin goods and one of the biggest direct investors in our economy. Moreover, there is still untapped potential to develop our cooperation. One promising field is trade and products of high added value and innovative technologies. Lithuania is ready to broaden bilateral cooperation, especially in the areas of life science, semiconductor development, hydrogen technologies, green tech, and many others. In the last decade, a number of strategic energy independence investment projects were implemented in Lithuania. One of those was a liquefied natural gas terminal. Today, Lithuania is able to share its experience in building energy independence. Lithuania's finance ecosystem is also quickly progressing, supported by a vast talent pool, rocketing digital ecosystem, and systemic emphasis on sustainable finance, cybersecurity, and anti-money laundering environment. Since 2015, we emerged as a European fintech hub, and the number of employees in the financial sector has increased by 40%. Now, Lithuania has an ambition to host the European Anti-Money Laundering Agency. We would also like to build on our cooperation with the German financial system and other businesses, opportunities for German financial institutions, looking to expand business. Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, in all diesen Beziehungen ist Vertrauen am wichtigsten. Ich kann Ihnen versichern, dass der deutsche Finanzsektor in Litauen immer als eine Festung des Vertrauens angesehen werden wird. Ich hoffe aufrichtig, dass dieses Vertrauen immer auf Gegenseitigkeit beruhen wird und dass es uns alle stärkt. Mögen unsere Institutionen und Unternehmen zum Wohle Litauens, Deutschlands und der gesamten Europäischen Union zusammenarbeiten. Ich wünsche allen Teilnehmerinnen und Teilnehmern des Jahresempfangs des Bundesverbands Deutscher Banken eine fruchtbare Debatte. Dankeschön. Thank you.